You've got 4,000 weeks. Yeah, that's it. 4,000 weeks. Remember that figure, 4,000 weeks. By the time you hit 50, you've already burned through 2,600 of them. And you're waiting until you're 67 to start living. But your body's health runs out at 64. So when you actually put the date under the microscope, the traditional plan of working until 67 falls apart. And retiring early isn't about sipping cocktails on the beach. It's about preserving your health, your autonomy, your time while you still have it. There are 8 stats that make this case. Number 1, healthy life expectancy. In the US, they say 64. Newspaper articles in the UK put it at 61. The World Health Organization tracks something called health adjusted life expectancy. The average age you live in generally good health, free from chronic disease or major disability. As I said earlier, in the US, the number is 63.9 years old. In the UK recently, it was about 61. Think about that. If you wait until you're 67 or 70 to retire, your body may already be limiting what you can actually physically enjoy. Number 2, you'll spend 90,000 hours of your life working. The average person burns 1/3 of their actual active adult life, roughly 90,000 hours, on a job related task. That's over a decade of non-stop 24 trading your life for a paycheck. Retiring early gives you back those hours while you still have the energy to spend them on what actually matters. Sitting in the garden, whatever. Number 3, over 56% of older workers get pushed out before they're ready. A study by ProPublica, the Urban Institute, found that 56% of workers over 50 experienced at least one involuntary separation, layoff, forced by health-related terminations before they plan to retire. Here's the problem. Relying on work until your late 60s assumes your job will keep on relying on you. And we know that no longer is true. Planning for an early retirement puts you in the driving seat. It puts the steering wheel back in your hands instead of leaving it on a corporate layoff list. And we don't know when that list comes. It could be on the whim of a new manager. It could be the balance sheets in April saying, well, who can we get rid of? Number 4, work stress accounts for nearly half of all personal stress. Half of all personal stress is work related. 46% of workers' stress comes directly from job pressure. 77 say that stress directly damages their physical or mental health. Chronic workplace stress elevates cortisol, accelerates cellular aging. It ages you. Work is actually aging you and raises the risk of hypertension. This is depressing, isn't it? Raises the risk of hypertension, heart disease, and stroke. Stepping away early isn't just a lifestyle shift, it's preventative healthcare. And now we come to number 5. The average retirement age is already 62, not 67. Despite the full Social Security benefits being pushed back to 67 for younger generations, we know now he's going to 68, possibly 70. The actual average retirement age in America is 62. In the UK, a bit less, not much less. Millions of people are stepping away early, either by choice or by necessity, despite the temporary hit on the Social Security paycheck. Building an early retirement strategy means you do it on your own terms instead of getting caught unprepared. Number 6, paying off housing drops your expenses 30 to 40% overnight. Downsizing makes sense, doesn't it? For the average household, housing eats up roughly 30 to 40% of monthly income. The older we are, we're lucky with that, aren't we? But the younger you are, the greater proportion of your housing debt or housing cost or monthly cost is your housing. The scary thing was, I was reading today that young people now on minimum wage can't afford housing even, whereas on unemployment benefit in the 80s, they had a better standard of life. But once your mortgage is gone, the number you need to live comfortably drops dramatically. You don't necessarily need a multi-million dollar portfolio to stop working early. You just need low overheads. That yard in the back there, that's replaced my third of an acre garden with a swimming pool because that's going to help me retire earlier. Number 7, you have roughly 4,000 weeks total. 4,000 weeks total. Assuming an 8-year, you live to 80. Oh, crikey. Have you seen how many people are dying now at 75? But just imagine you live to 80. That's all you get. By the age of 50, 2,600 are already gone. This is your only non renewable asset, time. And the moment you realize how few active weeks remain is usually the moment that you start trading excess wealth for personal freedom. And finally, number 8, post retirement spending drops 20 to 30% automatically when you retire. One of the biggest retirement myths is that you'll need 100% of your pre retirement income. It's not true. The data shows retiree spending naturally drops 20 to 30% as work related costs vanish. Those company dues where you have to pay, to go on them, and those office things, collections, you don't have to travel to work. You don't have to buy the suits. All those gone, and it saves you 30%. No commuting, no professional wardrobe, lower taxes, no more saving for retirement. You'll likely need far less money to exit the workforce than traditional calculators suggest. Now, want to run those numbers and see how close you actually, if you're serious about disconnecting your time from your money before those remaining weeks run out, go check out the turnkey residual income system. The link is in the description. It's easy. All you need to do is ask people, click the link, and 80% of the commissions come back to you. So that doesn't mean you have to do a lot of work because it's residual. You get paid for the work you did last month and even the year before. The system handles the selling. The system works when you're sleeping. So just click the link. You know it makes sense. And remember, look at the videos. Give me a follow. Give me a like. Comment. Is there anything that I've just said there that's not true? You know it makes sense because, yeah, it just makes sense, doesn't it? If you're in your 50s, every week you spend in work is a week less than you've got with your family, with your grandchildren. It makes sense. Click the link. Click the link. Anyway, it's time for me. My job done for the day now. I'm going to press a few buttons. This is going to get uploaded, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my evening. Anyway, bye for now. Speak soon. And remember, give me a follow. At the moment, I've got 3 subscribers on this new channel. Will you be the 4th? Anyway, write down which number subscriber are you? Speak to you soon.